Hey, my beautiful people, how are you today? This is ERGJ, your certified financial educator. We're back with the Money Mindshift, how rich people think. And so what we're doing is we're taking 15 minutes a day to keep broke away. So we're going through the book, How Rich People Think by Steve Seibo. Steve, I got my link. I'm coming for my check. That's right. So if you guys are interested in this book as we go through it, man, there's a link down at the bottom below. Check out my website. And, hey, get the book. It's a book that you definitely, you might want to get. And so we're going to go through this. We're on day number 34 of How Rich People Think on our 100-day journey. And so what we're doing is we're starting to change the way that we think about money so we can change the results that we have in our life. Here's the deal, guys. Wealth begins in the mind. That's right. Wealth begins in the mind. You must be wealthy in your mind. Oh, there we go. I'm sorry. Now, here's the deal. People ask me all the time, ERGJ, certified financial educator, how'd you go from being a financial zero to a financial hero? And I simply tell them that I read 15 minutes a day. And not only do I read, but I actually apply the principles that I find in my life. And so the book that I'm recommending at this time is How Rich People Think. Now, again, you can go to my website, www.ergj.net, and you can actually buy the book through me. And so we are going through 15 minutes a day to change the way that we think, to change what we put up into our membrane so we can have a different results in our life. And so, hey, I know you don't have a lot of time. I don't have a lot of time. So let us begin. Day number 34. The middle class believes they aren't worthy of great wealth. The world class believes they deserve to be rich. The middle class believes they aren't worthy of great wealth. The world class believes they deserve to be rich. So you got to ask yourself, man, do you feel like you're not worthy of great wealth? I find quite a few people who just don't believe that they're worthy of great wealth. Or do you believe that you deserve to be wealthy? And my mind shift has changed. I think I deserve to be wealthy. Why? Because I bring value to the marketplace. If you're bringing value to the marketplace, then you should feel that you deserve to get paid. Now, here's the deal. Most people will say, yes, I deserve to get paid every 2 weeks. I put in my 40 hours of work. My 80 hours of work, so I deserve to get paid. Well, if you provide services and products to the marketplace, don't you deserve to get paid for those as well? And if you do it enough and you solve enough problems and you serve enough people, don't you deserve to get rich as well? Well, that's the deal, guys. You got to decide in your life whether you deserve to be rich. And that's just what it is. So either you are in the mindset that you're not worthy of great wealth, or are you in the mindset that you deserve to be rich? Now, there's a pervasive belief among the masses that tells them they don't have the right, nor are they good enough as human beings to ask, hope, or pray for prosperity beyond their basic needs. Repeat that again. That the masses among them tells them they don't have the right, nor are they good enough as human beings to ask, to hope, or pray for prosperity beyond their basic needs. Now, I know plenty of people who say, I'm just getting by. Getting by, I'm just surviving. I'm just surviving. These are their comments and their statements as if, you know what, just as long as I'm surviving, I'm okay. And that's fine, man. It's fine to just get by, man. But I got tired of just surviving, guys. I said, you know what? I deserve to thrive. I deserve to thrive. So write that in the comments below. I deserve to thrive. You absolutely do. I believe that there's greatness inside of you. I believe that there's products and services that help the world that you can provide. I believe that you can find enough, a big enough problem to solve. And I believe that you can find enough people to serve that you can get rich. But you got to know in your heart of hearts that you deserve it if you are actually doing those things. Now, you can't say you deserve something if you're not putting in the work. You know, you just can't pray for it and not put in the work and then expect to get in to say you deserve it, right? That doesn't make sense. There, for every action, there is a reaction. So what actions are you putting in to your quest, to your journey, to your mission? And then obviously from those actions, you'll have reactions. Now, they ask themselves this question. They say, who am I? They ask themselves to become a millionaire. Who am I to get what I really want? Who am I to live a lifestyle fit for a king? These are some of the questions that the middle class, the poor ask themselves. That's who am I? And here's what I got to say to you guys. Who are you not? Who am I not to have a lifestyle that's fit for a king? We'll say things like I'm a king and I'm a priest. We'll say that I'm raising a prince and a princess. But then we fill them with the mentality that they don't have the right to live the lifestyle of a king or a queen. Now, guess what, guys? Kings and queens, they have empires. Kings and queens, they own stuff. Kings and queens, this is the life that they live. It's a lifestyle of them ruling in their land, ruling. Now, here's the deal. Like, we're not back in the 18th century, but what I'm talking about, there is a specific land that you should be ruling. And this is the land that you're a 10 at. Whatever the area that you're a 10 at, whether that be that you are a 10 in customer service or a 10 in administrative assistant, whether you're a 10 in sales, whether you're a 10 in volunteering, I don't know where you're a 10. Are you a 10 in advertising? There's a place for you to rule. And what I'm saying, guys, is that you need to become the king or the queen that's going to rule your land. Absolutely. You need to rule your land. Now, the world class asks, why not me? I just said that. Wow. I'm as good as anyone else and I deserve to be rich. If I serve others by solving problems, why shouldn't I be rewarded with a fortune? Why shouldn't you be rewarded with a fortune? Now, again, that means that the premise is that you're serving people, that you're solving problems. This is the equation. I don't know how many times I got to repeat it. Maybe I'm going to repeat it for 100 days. The equation is this: solve more problems, serve more people, get rich, rinse and repeat. Solve more problems, serve more people, get rich, rinse and repeat. And since they have this belief, their behaviors move them towards the manifestation of their dreams. Whether they actually deserve to be rich or not is irrelevant. Whether they deserve to be rich or not is irrelevant. Like all beliefs, they don't have to be true to be acted on. While scholars and philosophers debate whether any of us has the right to be rich in a world where people are starving, the world class continues moving closer to the level of prosperity they have convinced themselves they deserve. So again, whether you deserve to be rich or not is irrelevant. It's all about your belief, and your belief is going to pull you towards your reality. Let me repeat that again. Cool dude, don't steal that. It is your belief that's going to pull you towards your reality. That's right. Whatever it is that you believe, and I said this the other day, it's a thermostat. Your belief system is your thermostat. If you deserve to be rich in your mind, like I'm going to be rich, I'm going to be a millionaire, I'm going to be a $5 millionaire, guess what? It's going to start pulling you towards that area. You're going to stop hanging around with people that are broke. You're going to start following your ideas and your dreams. You're going to start becoming a creator that is solving problems and serving more people. But if you're in your mind, you're saying, I deserve to make $30,000, guess what? You're probably making $24,000 and you're going to be pulled towards making $30,000. But here's the good news. Here's the good news. It's got to be some good news. You can grow in your level of consciousness. You can grow. You may not think like a millionaire right now, but you can begin to start thinking like a millionaire. Then your thermostat, you're raising the thermostat. You're raising the temperature in the finances of your life. But it starts right here, guys. It starts right here. How many of you guys know some people that got some stinking thinking as it relates to money? They just, for some reason, they can't get out of their own way, and their own way is in their head, and they don't realize that they have a gold mine right here. Oh, my goodness. If you just care for this thing that's inside here, this thing that's in here, you care for that, you're going to start finding more problems that you can solve. You're going to start finding solutions to these problems, and then you're going to scale them to such a degree that the rest of the world is just waiting to pay you for the solution that you bring, because you're solving a problem that's big enough to serve enough people. Now, this is why some of the smartest people are among the poor. Oh, this is why some of the smartest people are among the poorest. While people of average intelligence build fortunes through their beliefs, positive expectations, and focus. Beliefs, positive expectations, and focus. I need y'all to write that in the comments below. Beliefs, expectations, and focus. These are the three areas in your mentality that if you get straight, and if you work on, maybe it's not straight right now, if you work on getting them straight, your beliefs, what do you believe about money? Your expectations, what expectations do you have that this world will bring to you? And focus. I know focus is hard, guys. We got so many distractions. We got so many things that's vying for our attention. We got advertisements. We got television. We got friends or associates. We got the children. We got the whole world is vying for our attention. Now, here's the thing. Once you understand how this world operates, I really want to talk to you right now. Once you understand how this world operates, you're going to know that whatever grabs your attention the most, that is what's going to pull you towards your destiny. So if you're saying that I realize that everything in this world is vying for my attention, then you got to ask yourself, am I giving my attention to rich thinking, to rich things? Am I giving my attention to my dreams, my aspirations? Am I giving my attention to my goals? Am I giving my attention ultimately to my future? Everything in this world is vying for your attention. And the person who can get less distracted by things that don't push them towards where they want to go is the person who can get there that much quicker. And it's absolutely the person who can get rich. Why? Because it's not about the money. Again, I'm telling you guys, it's not about the money. What it is it's about what the money can do. You've got some big dream or some goal that you want to build something. You've got some big dream or some big goal that you want to bring some contribution to this world in a large scale. I don't think there's anyone that was ever a child that said that I don't want to be great. And here's my question to you. What happened to you wanting to be great? Whatever great is for you. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. My question to you today is, what is your worthy ideal? Now, when I say that your level of consciousness can grow, it's absolutely true. It grew for me. When I started what I'm doing now, I said, hey, I just want to teach some classes. I want to teach people about money. But then my level of consciousness grew to say, no, I don't just want to teach a class. Now I want to build a school. Now I want to employ other people. Now I want to do this, and this. My level of consciousness has grown. It's gotten bigger. It's gotten larger. It's causing for a greater financial component to come into my life in order for me to fulfill my mission. When I say I want you to be rich, I'm not saying I want you to focus on the money. I'm saying I want you to focus on your mission. And you need to have a financial plan. How much money is it going to take for you to complete your mission? Something to think about. You probably are talking about your dream right now, but you never asked yourself, how much money is it going to take for me to accomplish my dream? Now, here's the deal. All that money doesn't have to come from you. It can come from all strange places. If you have a plan and that plan is detailed enough and that plan convinces someone else who already has money, they got angel investors, they got crowdfunding, all this stuff. You can present your plan. Now, here's what your plan is, guys. I don't know. I'm on fire today. Here's the deal. Here's your plan. Your plan is, it's the house before the house is built, right? So they go and say, hey, I want to build this house. You're the architect of your dreams. And you say, here's what my dream is. It's not physical. It's just written down. And here's what it's going to do. Here's what it's going to look like. And you present that to someone. And they say, that's a great idea. And then they look at you and say, I think you're the person that can actually build this. So boom, here you go. I believe in you, and I'm going to put some seed into your hand, and I'm going to give you a chance to build your dream. But do you even know how much money it's going to cost to complete your mission? Do you know? Most people don't. And then they find themselves wondering why they can't get to the place where they have actually accomplished their dream because they never have counted the cost. How much is it going to cost? Now, we can also talk about the time and the effort, but we want to keep it tangible, which is the money. How much money will it cost for you to complete your mission? Woo! If teachers, college professors, and other educational experts fully understand this, would there be anyone left to teach? Most likely, but only the teachers who love the profession and would do it for free if they could afford to. Whether you believe you deserve to be rich or not, you are right. Whether you believe you deserve to be rich or not, you are right. Philosophers have been pondering this question for centuries, and the debate will continue long after we are gone. Base your belief on the result you want to accomplish. If you can choose to be rich, why would you settle for mediocrity? If you could choose to be rich, why would you settle for mediocrity? Woo! Do you really believe God, the universe, or any higher power will reward you for being broke? That's an interesting question. I don't know if I agree with that one now. I don't read it anyway. It's in the book. I didn't say it. Do you really believe God, the universe, or any higher power will reward you for being broke? Now, here's the quote of the day from Ralph Waldo Emerson. Man was born to be rich, or inevitably to grow rich through the use of his faculties. Man was born to be rich, or inevitably to grow rich through the use of his faculties. If you think this is true, and I think it is true, I think you were born to be rich. I think you were born to grow. Now, Rich is it's a loose term because you define it based on your mission. If your mission is small, well, you don't need a whole bunch of money to complete your mission. But guess what? Rich people now are people who don't have any debt, who aren't broke. You could be rich just by having $10 and having no other debts to your name. You could be rich by having $1,000, having no other debts to your name. Rich is a mentality. And with the mentality comes freedom, comes love, and comes abundance. Being rich is a mentality that comes with it being free financially out of love and abundance. It's not a big number. It doesn't have to be $1 million. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be $5 million. That's not what we're saying. What we're saying is, how much is it going to take for you to complete your mission? Here's a critical thinking question of the day. If you're willing and able to provide world-class service to others, don't you deserve to be compensated with world-class wealth? If you are willing and able to provide world-class service to others, don't you deserve to be compensated with world-class wealth? Now, here's where we can see this. If you go to Chick-fil-A, for example, right? Chick-fil-A, they provide world-class service. They provide good food, world-class service. I don't know if everybody got Chick-fil-A in the area. And so they're able to charge more for the very same chicken that other places may serve. Right? It's not because of the chicken. It's because of the service. It's because of the environment that you go into. It's because of the people that they've trained. That's why they can charge you $10 for a chicken sandwich. And you'll gladly pay because it's not about the chicken. It's not about the sandwich. It's about the service. It's about how you feel when you go to Chick-fil-A. How do you feel? I don't know about everybody else, but I feel like I'm contributing to a worthy cause. I feel like that they are helping to raise the next generation in a worthwhile manner. They're giving them ethics and work ethic and passion and drive and training. That's world class. So when I spend my $10 at Chick-fil-A, I don't care about the chicken. I care about what they're doing. That's right. And it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. And I'm sure that there's plenty of other people's pleasure as well, because Chick-fil-A is one of those organizations. They don't even have to open on Sunday. They make all their money Monday through Saturday, and they're thriving. Why? Because they're providing world-class service. Are you providing world-class service in what you're doing? Are you providing the service, the value added to whatever product or service that you are bringing to the world? World-class service. And if you are, don't you deserve to be compensated with world-class wealth? Now, here's your action step of the day, guys, and we'll wrap this up. Ask your 5 closest friends this question. Woo! Ask your 5 closest. You got to do this weekend. Get with your 5 closest friends. Now, here's the deal. You got to do this. You got to promise to do this. Before I tell y'all, everybody in the comments say, I promise. You promise to do this? This is your action step for the weekend. You got 3 days to get it complete. I need to say I promise. I'm not going to read it. I need to say I promise. I will. Say I will. I will. Somebody say I will. I'm done. I'm chiming out. I might. All right. Ask your 5 closest friends this question. Do you deserve to be rich? Their answers may surprise you. Ask your 5 closest friends this question. Do you deserve to be rich? Their answers might surprise you. Now, here's the deal, guys. If your 5 closest friends are not saying yes, or whatever they decide is the answer for them, then you got to ask yourself, if you want to be rich, do you need to find a new crowd? You're going to be like the 5 people that you spend the most time with. If you hang around 4 broke people, guess who's going to be the 5th one? If you hang around 4 rich people, more than likely, guess who's going to be the 5th one? There is a different mentality between how rich people think and how poor people think. And what we're doing, we're going through the book, How Rich People Think by Steve Seibo. Steve, I'm ready to get my check. Affiliate link is down in the comments below. If you want to buy this book, guess what, guys? You can buy it through me. That's right. So I got a recommended reads on my website. It's on and popping. You don't have to buy this book. You buy any of the books I recommend. But here's the deal. 15 minutes a day to keep broke away. Change what we put in here and we can actually change the results in our life. Now, rich is the mentality. We want you to be rich in every area of your life. We're talking about money because it's tangible and it's easy to count. But these same principles, they apply to every other relationship that you might have. The relationship that you have with your wife, the relationship that you have with your kids, the relationship that you have with your customers, the relationship that you have with your friends. Money, your relationship with money, however that dynamic is, I found that that relationship, your disciplines, your habits, they transcend across all your other relationships. Think about that for a second. So ask your 5 closest friends, do they deserve to be wealthy or do they deserve to be rich? The answers may surprise you. Well, here's the deal, guys. We're here Monday through Saturday at 8 a.m. I'm ERGJ, your certified financial educator. I'll be here tomorrow at 8 a.m. And the question is, will you?